Hey
偶然
guys,
は
welcome.
準
Okay,
備の
so
でき
I
ていないものを
need
助けない
to
という言
do
葉もあります。
this one
せっかくの防
to get it. So we're going to be starting the limited time event, the Great Spirits World Tour. So let's do this. So I can also start this event. Just for a short while. Oh. This is so different. I can't control it. So it's like a CG. I think I remember seeing her before. I think she made us some kind of cameo appearance from an event before. I don't remember, but that's what I remember. Oh, that's right, from the previous event, the summer event. I think that's where she made a cameo appearance. Wangina. Is that how you pronounce it? I can't skip it. I hope there was no music. All right, technical advisor, let's hear your report. You got it! This time, the mid-singularities in the Australian metropolis of Sydney. According to what? According to what Sheba can determine, the parameters needed to measure its foundation of humanity value are just out of reach. Readings are bouncing all over the place, so we can't get a clear value. Now, for some good news, this new singularity doesn't appear to be at all dangerous. It seems perfectly peaceful at a glance. Atmospheric magical energy levels are practically normal as well. All this is to say, we'll need to take a look for ourselves to see what's going on. Oh, so it's only MASH? No, there's actually a lot more than I thought there'd be. They should be here any moment now. Oh. It's Cremild. Cremild reporting for duty. Yagyu Tajima no Kami present. Hold on just a moment. Hey, get in here, people. Come on, move. Oh. Oh! Unfortunately, I don't have her full NP. Oh, even Altera Santa? I haven't done the Altera Santa, so Wait, is that sheep uh an independent hero? Servant? Or is she really tied to Altera Santa? Voyager is understandable because Wajinda is that is apparently from outer space. So why so formal, Aries? I think she thinks she needs to really shape up today. Being a master, yeah. Since you have experience being a master yourself, you want to show everyone what you can do. Oh, really? There are really a lot of them. Why? Well, I confess this is merely hunch, but I feel like this mission is going to involve a lot of, you know what? Never mind. This seems like a good time to hold my tongue. Babysitting. Why did you say that? Well, the dependable oldest sister, the cold-headed ditzy second sister. The second sister's stray pet. The third sister who thinks she's reliable. The naive and energetic oldest brother. Oldest brother? Wait, if I remember correctly, she's a fusion of... She's actually... Wait. This guy here is actually a guy? I can never tell. Wait, wasn't this guy originally the two two girls? Weren't they girls? The funky grandfather figure who's as sharp as a knife. The youngest child loved by all. Oh. And the guardian. You know, director, if you were so eager for bloodshed, all you had to do was ask. Forgive me. Wait a moment, I still want to dispute that completely baseless label you applied to me. If being considered a pet means I can just laze about and eat my weight in food every day, I have no objections. Dumuzid? This guy is a servant, not connected to Santa Altera, I think. Oh wait, that came out wrong, did it? How careless of me. I don't mean to imply. Isn't that right, Altera? Anyways. I should have done. She accepted that oldest sister role quickly. Wait, Poe is not coming with us? Preparation. Yes, sir. Wow, I feel like we're... I feel like we're going on some kind of camping trip with the entire family. I'm suddenly concerned. Yes, exactly. I also feel concerned. Everything looks normal. That's too bad. Aren't you being too soft on the healed? Would like to see it as well. Often it was. None of that seemed like a joke to me. That's oh no. A servant. No? Hang on. Aren't you? Hmm? Who's that? I don't see it. Wait. Oh! Oh, she immediately showed up. Long time this child dance. And you are? Thank you so much for the wonderful present. Huh? You didn't recognize me? It's me, Gina. Oh, right. She does look different. Oh. Do you know each other? It's it's always a bad sign whenever terrorist hidden sensors start going off. Didn't she came here because she wanted to thank us? That's very sus. Yeah, this one. You remind me of myself from another time. Weren't those two girls? Oh well. Glad to have you with us. You never. It appears in Australia Aboriginal folklore. Australian Aboriginal. Aboriginal. I'm kind of being a Yumi Ren. Oh. As in the curtain. Oh, during the time of the dinosaurs? Wait, wasn't I don't think we've discovered. I don't think Australia was around during that time though. Because it is the dinosaur era and I don't think humans had any sense of continent during that time. What? Because she has it. I think she has it. Someone shot us. Oh no. Who is this? Why do I get the feeling that the mysterious figure may have the wrong idea, but oh well. Looks like we'll have to fight before we can hash it out. Wait, why do I get the feeling that this is that XY? XY heroine? Okay, who am I going to go? Okay, let's try one Gina. Wait, one Gina is a quick servant. Here it is. This too, right? They're girls. So how did it end up? Their combined form became a guy? Whatever. Hmm. Okay, let's go. Yep, it's exactly. It's XY heroine. I think that's what her called. Heroine XY. I should have used Castoria Berserker. Because she's a single target. I knew it. Heroine XXXY. Servant for shenanigans out here. Guess I gotta. Sorry about that. I was picking up some serious servant verse shenanigans out here. Guess I got kind of worked up. But wait, isn't it still Heroine X? The assassin? She's just in her swimsuit mode? In summer mode, I mean. Space Spirit? Is back one. I mean, back. She was just about to say that Earth was a backwater. Backwater planet. What? Episode a few seasons back. Wait. Are you telling us some kind of history or are you telling us a TV show? Hmm? Still. Okay. Did that completed my limited one? Wait, who's this? I don't recognize this. Uh this I think is what was her name? Charlotte? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I had everything muted, but wait a minute. That didn't. So I really need to do this. All right, let's open it up. I need that CE, so I'm going to trigger the next Lostbelt first. Wait, what is that? Is that a shape of a human? Oh, it is. What? Oh, the brain. Wait, what? What is that? What is displaced? Oh, we're still in the. We were still at the Lost Belt where Triume. It's connected to Triume. That's right. So this must be. Yeah, gotta be what's left of the master of all the servants here. Yeah, we're still in Triume. Well, it's connected to Triume, so it's a good thing that we that I finished Triume. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what this is all about. How it jumped from this. Oh, hard to imagine Magecraft seeing much use in this modern facility. Wait, what? That was... Wait, that was the other god. Right, Mash Kadok, something's wrong here. That was an outer god, right? Too bad, just... No, you're serious, aren't you? Door still works as soon as Smash is done, we're out. You're trying to bring that corpse with us? The hell, are you out of your mind? You shouldn't even be touching that. I know, and I'm a little scared, but... just leaving it here doesn't seem right. It disappeared. It turned into... Is that salt or ash? Well, we didn't even know that was going to happen. There's still that thing though. What is that? Wait, can we have taken that one instead? I think she was the one who brought that alien here. And she's preventing us from taking it back. Super mash. Yeah. Even though she's only a demi, she's still a servant. The important thing is that it's really made it back safely. Yeah. Go to the cleaners like I told you. I'm not about to ignore a direct order from the commander. Not a mage. Still an ordinary civilian, not a mage. Excuse me, like... I am the last master. Well, Kadok is a master, but... is a master too, but... you know. Gerdalf, I understand wanting to show your precision, but we don't have all day. Come to the point, please. Has disappeared. Advised Sherlock Holmes was unable to return with you, but I'm sure... And when he does, I'm going to give him the grilling of a lifetime. Oh, of course. I have put Sherlock on my list to summon servants. Area. And Mark is the Spiritron engineer. Wait. Professor Elrond, the record keeper, and Mark is the spiritual engineer. That's with assistance from Octavia. The ship is airborne and standing by. There might be something that got stuck on the Mystic Code, maybe. You mean in terms of bolstering his mental state? Accurate. Summoning servants requires a great deal of mental energy. I would therefore like to be certain he gets at least 2 days off each week. We're back, Xion. Things went large as calculated again. You knew about Holmes too. Do you know he was a disciple of the foreign god that Moriarty was going to beat him with? Moriarty? Wait. How did that? Oh, if I were to drag it down. You certainly don't pull your plotters by. At any rate, you're correct. I was certain Holmes was one of the four. She knew? First, a reporter saw at the Atlas Institute during the Sixth Singularity. I said Holmes acquired information by synchronizing with Trihermes. That may not sound like much, but Trihermes is the heart and mind of the entire Atlas Institute. The sheer volume of information contained within would instantly shatter the spirit origin of any ordinary heroic spirit attempting to act. Oh, it's because of that, so she had her suspicion. No, a standard cervical nature is such a thing. Second, he, of all people, never once even attempted to contemplate what the foreign god wants. He did not think about it because he did not know, but rather because he must not know. A detective who was supposed to reveal the truth was lying about who he himself was. I cannot speak to how difficult that decision was for Holmes to make, but his reasons for making it were abundantly clear. Virtueless, I must know. If I pursue the answer to this question, I will be destroyed. For Chaldea's sake, I must not think about this any further. That was the best, if not only way he had to walk that line. He may have technically been the foreign god's side, but forgetting that allowed him to be Chaldea's friend and ally, and that remained true till the very end. As soon as he realized the truth of who he was, he chose to throw himself over the fall so he would not become our enemy. Of course, that still leaves one other question. When the foreign god first summoned Holmes, why did a heroic spirit of his caliber agree to be her disciple in the first place? I'm still not quite sure of the answer to that myself. As long as he planned on remaining Novum Chaldea's friend. Anyway, that is the extent of what I was able to figure out. Are you satisfied now, Caddock? Holmes a detective, but you did trust him as Chaldea's ally. Do you know what his goal was too? Why, to help Chaldea, of course. Huh? Though his reasons for doing so differed as a disciple, and after he forgot that facet of himself, he would have taken the same actions in either case. As a foreign god's disciple, his job was to help Chaldea fight the Lostbelt. That is why the foreign god did not get rid of him herself. He was doing the job she gave him. But once the young Professor Moriarty was chosen to be a disciple, Holmes' days were numbered. My guess is the foreign god's command was something along the lines of help Chaldea until they reach point A. Then from point B onward, you are forbidden to help them further. In this case, point A was probably the fifth Lostbelt, and point B was everything that came after. Or alternatively, it may have been something like, once Chaldea passes point A, destroy them from within. Either way, that time finally came, and he had to choose between Holmes the disciple and Holmes the administrative advisor to Chaldea. Ultimately, he went over the falls. He chose to remain Chaldea's administrative advisor. That's the part I don't get. Even if Holmes did have to lose to Moriarty so that Risuka's team could defeat him, shouldn't he still have come back alive if he wanted to fight against the foreign god? I agree, it does not make sense. The Holmes we know would never willingly choose to kill himself. That is both the biggest unanswered question as well as a hint to the foreign god's true nature. Holmes must have had no choice but to exit stage left, so to speak. He knew that even as Chaldea's administrative advisor, as long as he was alive, he would have no choice but to obey the foreign god. It wasn't like an ordinary servant contract, something more like a fetish he was helpless to. Sergeant Chap, are you still in command room? Yes, we are. Okay, so she found something, I think. when we came across one hell of a bonus. Apparently there was an explosive computer virus hidden in the corner of that mysterious lab and oh crap, it's gonna blow up here. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. Wait. Blow up where? Here? Test, can you hear? Are you getting this? Oh, that's a good angle. Shame I don't have a chair here, but oh well. Good day, children. So is it evening now? I'm James. Wait, why is he? If you open this file, then I probably disappeared. What a pity. Wait, but why? We're recording this video in case unthinkable should happen to yours truly. Now, I'm sure you and I have had our share of trouble by this point, but I'd like you to put all that behind you. My goal was to save the world, which has proved to be a task Chaldea, or rather Ritsuka, is unfortunately not up to. What? Well, there was a running theory that the foreign god that summoned Moriarty and Holmes is actually different from the foreign god that is currently on Earth. I can save the world far better than he can. Of that, I am, or rather was absolutely certain. To be clear, I am not doing this out of concern for Master Ritsuka. I probably did not say as much since I'm a shy fellow at heart, so I'll lay it all out here. I have no faith in Ritsuka's capabilities whatsoever. I'm sorry, but would you mind if I burn this file out of our databanks? Try not to let him get to you, Mash. Let's just try not to let him get to us. Yeah, try not to get him. If you are seeing this file, then you must have also acquired information on test subject E. Well, it should be your job to analyze it and determine what it is. I've decided to be generous and make things a little easier for you. Test subject E is not a terrestrial being. It is the remnants of a being humanity secreted away, probed, and experimented upon in that facility over 100 years. I believe its cries of agony as it lay dying are what drew the foreign god, its compatriot, here. Unfortunately, I could not determine anything beyond that. I simply lacked the necessary data. Still, with trying guess just a second on the storm border, I'm sure you'll be able to arrive at that answer yourselves. All right, Chaldea, farewell. I pray that you're able to uncover the truth. No, on second thought, I don't. Miracles happen only when they're meant to. Praying to God is for students who forgot to do their homework. Oh, ouch. That is so relatable. That's smug. He just wanted to kick us when we were down. What a terrible professor. I hope he's not a bad influence on you, Master. I trust Kadok and Mashk have finished voicing their opinions by now. Before I go, let me give you one last bit of helpful advice. I would hate to leave on so unhelpful a note that Chaldea ultimately declines to summon me. You should know that you have precious little time left to you. Olga Mari, the foreign god, is planning to strengthen her spirit origin even further. She means to do so via the entity of the outer realm that's sleeping in South America, which is one of Sans, the Mages Association's folklore department's ultimate taboos. It is an extraterrestrial being known as ORT. It could be considered a true invader of this world, and Olga Mari plans to merge with it. Haha, are you surprised? I do hope you're surprised. Anyway, your deadline fast approaches. You may have defeated me, but you have no time to rest on your laurels. The moment the foreign god gets her hands on ORT, humanity is lost. So if you don't want to see this planet brimming as it is with possibilities most wicked split in two, I suggest you hurry. Okay. He did help us somewhat with a condescending attitude as usual. Did he really say ORT? What's ORT? You mean you don't know? Oh right, you wouldn't, would you? Why? You didn't grow up hearing ORT would gobble you and your whole house up if you didn't go to sleep when you were told. Well, I, for one, am jealous. How do to put it in terms even you would understand? It's sort of a ghost story of the mage world. ORT is said to be a monster from outer space that came to South America before the AD era began. They say it kills anyone who even gets close to it in an instant. Well, I have never heard of ORT as well. No mage has ever entered this territory and lived to tell the tale. And yet, for some reason, maybe they decided it was too dangerous to be left to its own devices, or perhaps just out of pure academic curiosity, a grand mage and 6 brand mages decided to raid its territory in South America back in the 60th century. Oh, in case you don't know, a grand mage is the very best of the magecraft world. They're monsters powerful enough to single-handedly rival the might of entire nations. Brand mages are one level below grand, but they're still incredibly talented geniuses who are nearly as strong as grand mages. And I think they all got taken down. So getting 7 incredibly powerful mages together for a single expedition was something that had just never been seen before. In fact, they say the mood at their campsite before they set out wasn't too far off from a festival. But ultimately, only one mage made it back alive. Oh, so one managed to survive. And he already thought that all of them didn't. Still, that's very bad. You must not go near that thing yet. There is nothing alive on Earth right now that can match it. Wait for the next era. Let us entrust our hopes to the creatures, whatever they may be, which evolve after our extinction. After he spoke those words, he turned to Crystal right before the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear him. Oh, so he was left as a warning. That mage's name was Astea. He was one of the 12 lords of the clock tower at the time. The incident is what prompted the dean of the Mages Association Clock Tower to dub the monster ORT. And ever since, that particular region in South America has been known to be off limits to all of humankind, though at least in the peasant mage family I grew up in, this was all just a tall tale. If Gordal's reaction is anything to go by, the nobles must have been taught that story as fact, though. A fact scary enough they apparently use it to threaten kids into behaving. So there's been another alien on Earth this whole time? Exactly. No one should ever go near ORT, as they say, wake not a sleeping alien, my old dean once said. As long as the planet doesn't scream, ORT will never wake up. It slumbers deep beneath South America. So we must make sure to leave it alone. If it steers, there will be no safe place left on the planet. That's how scary this monster is. It's even worse news than the foreign god. I had no idea a mystic like that was sleeping in South America. As a captain myself, I can't say I'm not intrigued. That right there, that's the kind of curiosity that nearly destroyed the whole world. Don't you dare indulge it. I just remember something. I once read an article about ORT in Chaldea's library. It said ORT was at present the most powerful, unknowable life form mages had yet discovered. It is said to be a huge extraterrestrial being which resembles nothing so much as a spider. Its exodermis is supposedly hard, soft, hot, and cold all at once. It generates energy inside its body using nuclear fusion, transform any matter it touches into crystal, and it's a threat to humanity that won't be comprehensible to human technology until the year 83,000. Seriously? It's that bad? This is far, far beyond anything I calculated. The foreign god wants to merge with ORT? But she is already more than powerful enough already. Why would she undergo such an unnecessary alteration? Well, since she also claimed to be president of Earth, I'm guessing she may just be greedy. This is absurd. If we were to assign a value to Chaldea's present fighting ability, we might say it is level 50. The foreign god would already be level 1000 in that case. There is no need for her to grow yet more powerful, and yet she wishes to merge with ORT and become, let us say, level 10,000. But who's to say that ORT won't snuff her out as well if she ever gets close to that? You know, even though they're both extraterrestrial. There is such a thing as over-preparing. At any rate, if Moriarty went to the trouble of leaving us that video, then it is almost certainly true. Gordolf da Vinci, I propose an immediate change of plans, though we need to verify that Olga Mari is indeed capable of fusing with the other life forms at all. Her success in doing so with Ority would leave us absolutely no chance of victory. Not even the sacred sword we have finally finished would be any use against her. The plan we drew up in Britain would be useless. According to Trismegistus II's prognostications, a threat of that scale has yet to appear on this planet. There must be some reason the foreign god has not yet been able to find ORT, in which case we do not have a moment to lose. I am setting the storm borders course for the 7th Lostbelt immediately. We will finish our preparations on the way. You must find the foreign god and defeat her before she can merge with ORT. Unfortunately. Wait, please tell me. Ah, yes. Okay. This is what I need.
先輩、コマンドコードはお持ちでしょうか？強化画面からコマンドコード刻印を選択し、コマンドカードに刻印をすることで様々な効果を付与することができます。付け替えもできますので、いろいろ試してみてはいかがでしょう。
This looks like an anime, the drawing. Okay, training grounds and vault. Okay, let's do friend summon first. Oh! Wait. I thought that Merlin was until the 9th, but he's gone now. Oh, that's... I was planning to summon for him, but I missed. Okay. Training, right? Not Ember, but this one, training ground. Oh, wait. Maybe I could... Since it's a berserker, it isn't going to matter which class. It's all an advantage.
出陣します。総員、構えてください。早炊きです。カルウェナ。やるじゃん。飛び立つ前に。にゃーにゃーにゃにゃにゃーにゃにゃにゃにゃー。圧倒します。いいよ。じゃんじゃじゃーん。すごいだろう。重いんだぜ。でも負けないファイナルだ。さあ、食べとろっと。
47?
私一人になって。ありがとう。元気で。早炊きです。カルウェナ、要注意。円を描く光の輪、外さない。誇りにかけて決して。救世の要請である以上、すべての巨食を払いましょう。 はやたどり着けぬ理想目に映るの全てを灰に。イノベーションを始めます。はい、NHS サービスです。完全放牧よろしくしろ。一人になってもトネリコの名に外さない。
Oh, oh. Because the two of them look alike, I almost.
圧倒します。
Yeah, if you would notice the two of
旧
them
姓の
almost
要請である
alike.
以上全ての巨食を払いましょう。
If it wasn't for
はやたどり着けぬ理想目に映るの全てを灰に。乱暴な扱い。行きます。霞に立ち輝き。
she and
比類
Castoria
の
look
ない勝利
alike
でした。
on this
さすが
ascension
私。
forms.
そうですね。
Okay, I just need one more, and that's the treasure vault. Oh, I should farm for mage gems, for caster gems. I think I could still do it.
夏の装いですが、何もしない。準備、急な仕事。にゃーにゃーにゃにゃにゃー、いいよ。引き届けましょう。これは君に待つ夢の生産。どれほど辛い別れでも響くものは顔を上げて。4です。朝になっちゃったか。ごめんね、間に合わなくて。遠慮はいりません。エンゲージ。白兵戦、いきます。大攻防。色、視線はそのまま。この一滴、世界。せっかくです。楽しみなさい。体は魂はほぐ。末後の夢にした状態でしょう。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。ひなたの火薬お参りしていきます。今は視線はそのまま。あくまで華麗に。気に入りました。私の手にすがりつきなさい。肉体は溶けようと、魂はこの湖。サマークールドスナー。虫のように国家には聞き届けましょう。いいでしょう。やります。外します。
Okay, and with that, the limited,
鐘の音が聞こえる。
the limited quest. I got it all now.
と、携帯食料は数箇所に分けておか
Okay,
ん
let's
と。
receive it all.
先輩、小さなことからコツコツとですね。一歩一歩
I know.
着実に前進し
Anyways. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.